Hi guys, Lynn Cox here, stress and performance anxiety expert. And I'm actually doing a little bit of a follow-up video, depending on which channel you're on, in follow-up to a post I put up earlier today. I put up an excerpt of a post from a former client who is actually involved in a group session. And I posted up, working with clients and getting people's feedback on their experience and their insights is one of my favorite parts about doing this work because it's different for everybody. Everybody's so different. Everybody has such a unique experience and take as well as result. So, this one in particular, I had posted up two insights that I gleaned from this particular client. And those were the points made that I'm quoting from this person. And the quote is, your treatment takes people, I'm reading it on my screen here, so that's why I'm looking to the side. So the quote was, your treatment takes people to where they need to be, the issues they're facing, and that's so important, brackets, everyone is busy and they neglect themselves, bracket. It helped me to see what has been really eating me up, dot, 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 worry, of course. And that's just part of the testimonial that I had received, but those 2 points are so important. Yes, everybody is busy and tends to neglect themselves. You need just take a little bit of a look on LinkedIn or even look around you, either at your office, within your circle. Burnout is real. Often feelings in the professional sphere, feelings of kind of being on a hamster wheel, or potentially not a whole lot of feelings of purpose in one's work, career, business, other areas of life. People do let things go for quite some time before they address them, and it's typically what drives people to change or seek something like a therapy or a retreat or something of the sort, is they're either really pushed by inspiration. They may see somebody in their lives who's had a radical transformation or aspire to acquire ways of being, virtues, we could say, that other people have, and are working from a place of inspiration. Typically, though, what drives people to seek some kind of help with change, i.e. therapy, i.e. a circuit resetting kind of retreat situation, is pain. Pain, just too tired, too stressed out, burnout has happened, feeling at the wit's end, kind of at the end of their string. I've had very many people come to me more driven by pain than by pure inspiration. I'm just super jazzed to achieve something new. So this client is exactly right. Too many people neglect themselves. So many people are busy. And that's why I do love working with people, because they're often very, very surprised at how quickly change can happen. I'm not meant to be an ongoing coach with people or an ongoing therapist. Hopefully I see you once for whatever issue it is that you're in particular looking at. Sometimes it can be up to 2 or 3. Then I do see people for different issues. The other person, they said, is it's helped me see what's been really eating me up. That's the other thing. With hypnotherapy, in particular with rapid transformational therapy, which is the type of therapy that I use with clients, we get down and under into what is the root cause of your issue. I talked about the differences between the conscious thinking, logical mind as compared to the subconscious mind, which is that emotional part of our mind where the programs are running, where the beliefs get set, and which are truly what is driving how we conduct ourselves in the world, our beliefs, our behaviors, etc. So I do really believe it's been my experience, it's been many of my clients' experiences, it's been many of my colleagues' experiences that until people get to that underlying root cause, it becomes difficult to sustain change. It can be a lot of change by sheer force and will. For example, working with clients who have wanted to shed weight, which is often a symptom of feelings of anxiousness and stress, overeating, lethargy, etc., can kick in, and people can put on weight. You can by brute force try to control yourself, try to control your eating habits, try to stay away from things, and really, we do have a lot of willpower. If you can figure out what the root of that issue is, though, why is it that when I feel tired, feel anxiousness, that my go-to is then to have a bunch of unhealthy snacks after dinner, eat when I know that I'm not hungry, for example. There is an underlying root cause to that. There's a reason why, always, there's a reason why we do what we do. Very often, it's some kind of a coping strategy mechanism developed early on in age, either to protect, to punish, or to get us some kind of attention. Very common. Until we talk to the subconscious mind, though, we're not going to see that logic in the subconscious. They work together, but until you get into a state where you can communicate with your subconscious, it's very difficult to actually know for certain what the underlying cause is. And so this person, it brings me to a third point about this individual's testimonial. And I will publish the entire testimonial because I just posted just a bit of it with those two insights about people being too busy and not prioritizing themselves, as well as understanding what truly the issue at hand is that this individual was part of a group session that I put on. So I mostly see people one-to-one, but because I'm working in the arena of stress management and performance anxiety, I am actually looking at more and more group therapy, group sessions. I can work just this group this individual was a part of. There were 12 people in that group. And I delivered a full session, I believe it was about an hour, 45 minutes, a full session with this group. And it all had to do with life purpose. And group sessions can be a great way to bring something like this into organizations. People don't need to share at all with the way that it's conducted. There's still a level of privacy. It doesn't need to be shared. I can debrief with people one-to-one after, but it can also be a more affordable way for people to access different types of therapy. I am hearing from other colleagues as well in this space that there's a lot of nervousness out there with looming recession. Things are more expensive. And talk about people not prioritizing themselves, often prioritizing our own wellness, mental health, physical health, especially when we're feeling stress and anxiety. That's what gets kicked to the curb often very first. And it is being strong, both physically strong as well as mentally and emotionally strong, that is actually a better insurance policy to help carry people through whatever's thrown at them in life, to be able to have phenomenal coping skills if you're feeling good physically, if you're feeling sound emotionally, psychologically, if you know that you have phenomenal coping skills and that's been wired in, you are far more likely to fare better when unexpected or unfortunate circumstances arise. So group sessions are totally possible. I actually love doing group sessions too. I do cap them at a max. 12 was probably about the max I would do, maybe up to 15. But, a group of friends who get together and do it. It's perfect for corporate groups as well too. And so it's an alternative way to access super high quality therapy a little bit cheaper and still get great results. So here's to your health. Have a great day. Bye.